specifically for your lab. Okay, when you are working in the lab, everything is going to be available within the lesson. You don't have to start a virtual lab or anything like that. What you're going to look at is some DNA evidence coming straight off the machine, like the one that I showed you over there. This panel right here that I selected happens to be the page where you're looking at DNA from victims, and right now I have it highlighted on victim 1. So you'll need to click on victim 2 and victim 3 to look at their information also. Now again, this right here has to do with the reflectivity, reflective units. You don't need to worry so much about that. You're not going to go, oh, well, this one is higher than that one, so that means, no, you're not going to do that. What you are looking at is how far along on this axis it is. Okay? Looking at the red D3S1358 gene, that's this right here. That first peak happens about right there on the chart. That second peak happens about right there, and I wrote them so close together that the computer's not going to be happy. So both of those are between 110 and 120. Okay? Now here's the part that a lot of students don't notice. You need to click this button right here, and this chart pops up. Okay? What you're going to do, since we're looking at the D3S1358, you're going to look at D3S158. You're going to look at, did we have 115, a peak at 115? Yes, it was. And we also had a peak at 119. That correlates with a short tandem repeat of 11 and 12. So victim 1 has a D3S1358 of 11, 12. Okay, now, and I put this so it covers it. The other one that I did is the D18S51, and that happens to be this blue peak right here that got covered. You'll notice that it peaks right there, 260, 270, 272. I'm reading this along the bottom. This line right here would have been 270. It's just over that, so 272, because I know it's not 268. I know it's not 276. What's left? 272. Coming across there, that correlates with a short tandem repeat allele number of 9. It hiccups 9 times. This D18S51 short tandem repeat hiccups 9 times. So you'll want to look at the DNA data for each victim, look at each of the different alleles that they present you, and then keep track. So you'll have a chart, something like this right here. Now this chart right here only has one evidence sample and 2 suspects. And in each of our cases, we're going to look at 3 suspects. But create some kind of a chart like this with the STR locus, the gene that you're looking for. Then you can compare the evidence sample to the different suspects. And in this case, our evidence matches which suspect? Suspect B. See, 15, 17, 15, 16. 23, 27, it matches all the way down. If you have a match all the way across, then you've got a match. Suspect A, it doesn't match. I don't think it matches with any single one of them. So yeah, we know it is not suspect A. Larger tables might look something like the one up above, where you have several different categories, descriptions, and you've got their genome off here to the side. So that's what you need to do with this lab, is to analyze all of that DNA data, be able to compare it, and then make conclusions based on what you find comparing that DNA data. And as always, here's something to smile to get you on your way.